you a dairy producer? Or do you grow grapes, nuts, fruits, or vegetables? We have it all with American Vineyard, Pacific Nut Producer, California Fresh Fruit, California Dairy, and Vegetable West magazines. Subscribe for free now at malcolmmedia.com to stay current on the freshest news in your industry.
Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with American Vineyard Magazine, and today at the annual Grape, Nut, and Tree Fruit Expo at the big Fresno Fairgrounds, nearly 1,000 growers gathered to continue their education and stay up to date with what's going on in the industry. One of our speakers today was Jeff Bitter from Allied Grape Growers, and he gave an update on what's going on in the Central Valley wine industry.
Based on the trends, the future is not as bright as it looked 5 years ago. We've seen wines below 7 continue to decline, and that's the reality of it. What's the answer? The answer is we have to be as economically viable as possible, and that includes outproducing our competitors, foreign competitors. And the answer is also producing quality such that you can get into those upper price points, because the below $7 market is fiercely competitive. And so if you're not economically sustainable with your production and your quality, it's time to get out of business.
One of the challenges the Central Valley faces is that wines below $7 a bottle have been on the decline over the last few years. So the question is, how do we address that as growers? What do we need to do in order to survive in a marketplace that's been a little bit challenging? And we looked at some alternative varieties today. We talked at alternative production methods that you need to evaluate on your ranch to see if you can sustain and survive in a challenging market. One of the issues was, are we producing the amount of grapes we need to yield-wise to compete globally? And so every grower should be questioning, what is his yields? Are they sustainable? What is my quality? Am I able to produce red grapes with good color and good sugar? And those types of things that the marketplace desires and demands. Because from California, we have to produce quality first in order to be competitive. And so we looked at certain varieties today that could be varieties of the future for the Central Valley. Some that have been varieties of the past as well and have been proven to do well in the Central Valley. Varieties like Petit Verdot, we're seeing planted in the valley. Tannat, Tempranillo, and even older varieties that have been around for years like Chenin Blanc that do have a place in the market. They do have unique characteristics and qualities that the market wants. And so the reality is we have to look at all alternatives and opportunities to stay viable in the marketplace and not just focus on what consumers want on a variety basis, but look at what do we grow with a competitive advantage here in the San Joaquin Valley. The reality is that for prices above $7 a bottle, the market is strong and strengthening, and particularly above 10. So the question is, can I increase my quality to produce into that segment of the market as opposed to being pigeonholed into the below $7 segment of the market? And so there's lots of research out there, there's lots of opportunities to look into different varieties and different farming practices that will help growers achieve the opportunity to get into that segment of the market and be successful for the immediate future in the San Joaquin Valley.
Thank you, Jeff. You know, farming has its ups and downs, and at Allied Grape Growers and American Vineyard Magazine, we want growers to remain sustainable and viable in the future. Read more about this in American Vineyard Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.